Welcome. Struthy here. Today's game is 12 Memory Lane. This is from Forget Me Not Studio. Explore the shifting manor of the enigmatic Henri Villemaine and uncover the truth behind his family's sudden disappearance. Bend reality to create the scenes from his diary and expose long-buried secrets. What if your role in this case went beyond that of a simple investigator? Okay, this did say I needed to use a controller, but we'll see. Oh, okay. I did notice one of the first comments on Steam was that, yeah, the bindings for the keys might not be very good, but okay. That's set up here. Alright, so there's joystick and there's controls. Open book. Look, I think I'll go with the control, actually. Controller. Let's get a feel for it. Okay. New game.
The biggest flaw of the human mind is that we can't quite unlearn what we know. Whatever happens in our life, our past always follows us like a shadow. The only thing we can do is let it burn and hope to live long enough to forget.
Okay. Press A to interact. Scrunching up pieces of paper. Okay. Alright, mouse button. If you're reading these words, it means you've managed to find my memoirs. My name is Henry, and this is my home. I used to live here with my family, but lately I have only my memories to keep me company. Recently my home seems to have turned against me, illusions torment me without respite. I can no longer trust what surrounds me. I wrote this journal in case I, too, were to disappear. I use it to gather what I can still be certain of. I rely on notes to separate reality from illusion, but too many doubts remain unsolved. If you finish the work, you should be able to trace it back to me. I'm Henri Villemaine. I wrote this notebook the 27th of February 2007. Oh, and we've got highlighted sections here. I can know loam on me. I rely on notes. Okay. And then why to put it? Oh, right. Also, we're in a fixed position here. In a sense. Right. Interesting. Today is March 30th. Validate is November 20th of 1960. Today is 24th, 1999. What? Who's on channel 4? M & Sons. Right. So, oh, there it is. There's my journal. Right. I wrote in this notebook the 27th of February 2007. So how can I know what day it is? It's not 1960. Oh, I can zoom in too. Cool, nice. Is there something else I can look at on the table? 2007. Should we validate that one to see first? A. Oh, that was wrong. Oh. So all I can do now is cancel. So... validate? Both wrong. Oh. Both wrong? Both wrong? Oh, I am... oh no. What have I done wrong? I wrote this notebook the 27th of February 2007. Oh. Oh, damn. I was supposed to be... jeez, you're an idiot. Okay. It's Villemaine and Sons, isn't it? Try that. No? No. Oh, okay. Finished the tutorial. Congratulations. I do not know what I did. I just know that the Henri Villemaine, 27th of February 2007. Oh, what was that? Oh, hang on. We are moving around.
What we build is what will remain of us. Respecting my name and its legacy has always been my greatest duty. I have devoted my entire life to it, despite the sacrifices I've had to make to achieve it.
What we build is what we leave behind. Holding the family name has been my greatest duty, though it has come with its own sacrifices. I came across this drawing of the two of us as children. Even as children, my brother and I always shared a deep passion for architecture. No matter how often our father would say a beautiful building is drawn symmetrical and without curves, we kept dreaming of whimsical castles and fantastical skyscrapers. When he left us, his will entrusted us with his company. Fred wanted to pursue his childhood dream and keep pushing his wild ideas on me. As for me, I wanted to honour our father's wishes to preserve his work. I had grown. I decided to settle things by having us each respond to a public tender separately. My proposal won by a landslide. A few months later, Fred gave up architecture for good. We have 3 post-it notes for this one. Okay. Ooh. Get our bearings. Huh. Oh, we do have zoom. Right. I guess it's this door. This is the one that... oh, hang on.
The dust on this coat. It must have stayed untouched for years.
Oh. The architect. Henri Villemaine, Arch Weekly. Frederic. Oh, right, okay, so... decided to settle things by having each of us respond to a public tender celebrity. Separately, my proposal won by a landslide. A few months later, Fred gave up architecture for good. Uh-huh. Looking back on 30 years of a career. Would that be the one? I can read this one as well. Oh, that's just a... Right, okay. So... which one was Frederic? Arch Review or Arch Daily? I'm not too sure about... Oh, it has a date there too. December 2002. They're both the same date. So we'll validate that one. Oh, here we go. What's this one? A blueprint for the city hall, blueprint for a shop, a blueprint for a bank. Was there anything that... Are these like cryptic clues? Cryptic crossword clues? There's nothing here that says anything about a bank or anything, does it? Let's validate with the bank. Oh, over here.
An unfinished model.
For a villa. For a country house. For a manor. I've got a feeling it's random. They're all wrong. Okay, so this is the process. So we cross out that one. Now we select the model for a manor. We cross out. Go with that one. Cross out. So this one was wrong? No. Oops. I'm just going to go back. Validate. Oh, okay. I've been alone for several years. Florence, our housekeeper, has been coming multiple times a week since my teenage years. She was my oldest friend, always close to the family, but I ended up letting her go. One morning I went down to my office and found my grandfather's clock mysteriously broken. Seeing my grandfather's heirloom in that state filled me with rage. I thought Florence would value the house's history more than anybody else, or anyone else. She argued that she wasn't working at the time of the incident, but I didn't want to hear it. Looking back at the clock a few days later, I realised she was telling the truth. I wrote her a letter, but I don't think I ever sent it. Oh. The clock. The clock is broken. The clock is intact. The clock is broken. The clock is intact. What? The clock is intact? There's a note there. Is it 3 always? Yeah, it's 3 again for this one. So what's the note say?
The envelope has no stamp. The letter was never sent.
Dear Kate, I would like to apologise for my behaviour. However, I'd like to inform you of a decision I have made regarding your weekly schedule. In order to allow you to address the lapse in seriousness in your work, starting next week I propose that you come to work on Wednesdays, in addition to your usual schedule, to make up for lost time, Henry. Kate Williams. Florence, our housekeeper? This message is in bad faith. This message is resentful. This message is honest. Oh, they're different now. Oh, hang on. Well, it should be the one that says, Dear Florence. Wow, I didn't read that. I'd like to apologise for my behaviour. I don't know what came over me and sincerely hope my work. Yeah, okay, well that's crazy. Well, that's that note. The clock. And over here, schedule, was it? She comes once a week. She comes twice a week. She comes 3 times a week. Florence Anna has been coming multiple times a week since my teenage years, since my oldest friends. Always close to the family. So... I'm guessing that she works multiple times a week, so 3? Oh, crap. Okay. Well, I'm going to go with twice a week, and that the clock is broken. Okay, phew. But I began to realise it wasn't coming from the house. Just like you, I started finding clues hidden around the house, strange sticky notes in my own handwriting urging me to solve incomprehensible puzzles. I even came across other notebooks like this one describing my life with terrifying precision. I've done a bit of digging and I'm finally starting to understand. There's no way to protect this family heritage with my own memory as an enemy. I need to find my wife and children quickly. Do they know about what's eating away at me? If you're reading this notebook for the first time, check one box. I've ticked off heaps of boxes. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh, whoa. Nothing to see here, just another room. Bad feelings, don't go in here.
You have a message.
Hey Henry, it's Fred. I don't know what time it is back home, but I was calling because Florence told me that you fired her. She said that you were acting paranoid. I wasn't there. I don't want to get involved. Anyway, look. How's it going over there? How's retired life treating you? Nah, no more work. No more living up to Dad. Maybe you'll end up enjoying yourself for once. I mean, did you ever even like architecture? I miss us building things together, though. Like when we were kids. That's why I stuck with architecture in the first place, you know? I feel like our father's death drove a wedge between us, but we didn't have to let it. I was even thinking of inviting you out here to meet, but after what happened last Christmas, I don't know anymore. Anyways, I hope you're doing okay. See you soon, maybe.
Look up here. Grandma, me, brother, wedding day 1969. Fix the flush. Son or grandson. Or a floating ball. Hello. Is it Christmas?
The last time I saw everyone was on Christmas Eve. The living room hasn't changed since then. I told Florence not to touch anything. My memories may betray me, but one thing is certain. That night I said something I shouldn't have said, and everyone left.
Right, the last time I saw everyone was on Christmas Eve. Yep. Okay. My family and I have an old tradition. Wherever life took us, we made sure everyone came home for Christmas. We had kept that tradition in the past few years, but that night everyone came. As always, Fred was late. I was surprised to see Charles show up. He found his way down the mountain after all. His apology postcard got there before him. We laughed when it came through the mail. I teased him again about when he'd introduced someone special to us. He just took a sip of wine and changed the subject. Right. Pedrick, Lane, Charles, someone. Oh, we got 4 in this room. Oh, wonderful. To the left, to the right. What?
The tree is still there. It's been more than a year since that Christmas day.
I'll take it down. She left in the cold. It was snowing. I remember the snow. She's still mad about Christmas. Oh. Was there not stick? Oh. Right.
I remember posing for this picture, right here in this room. Elaine painted it, but true to form, she didn't include herself.
Elaine painted it. But she didn't include herself. Kate and Henry, Elaine and Charles, Lucy and Charles. Lucy and Charles?
I remember asking Florence not to go into the dining room.
Okay. We might go in the dining room then. Windews 98. He lives by the beach. He lives by the forest. No, he lives in the mountains. Yeah. I remember that. So that's 3, and we need to do this one here, hey? To the right. that the last one? Yeah, it is the last one, but we didn't have a walk over here.
We used to huddle together in front of the television and watch family videos.
Okay, I guess we need to do our first trial run. Yeah, there is a set of stairs over there. That tripped me out, man. Look at the dartboard. Red is double, green is triple, I think. Oh no. Okay. Oh, we got one wrong. It's to the left, is it? No, you're two wrong. Okay. Oh shit. Blah, blah, blah. Which one did we get wrong? What was the thing over here anyway? What was the first one? The family portrait was right. It's not Lucy and Charles? Kate and Henry? Are you sure it's not Lucy and Charles? No, two wrong. Oh, jeez. Well, how did I... Family portrait by Elaine. At home. Family portrait. Maybe I'm just... What? How can one still be wrong? No. Is it maybe he lives in the hills? No. So we have to say that this one is crossed out. Definitely. Those stairs disappear as well. Because I'm confused. Family portrait by Elaine. No. Well, if all three of them are wrong, Okay, so now that is right. We have to, It's elimination process. Okay, alright, we'll do it like that then. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. She said she didn't... Oh, that's my memories? I'm so confused. As usual, we wanted to get the presents out of the way early, so we let little Tommy open his. He was overexcited until everything opened in seconds before running off to play under the pool table. As Tom was playing with his new toy, I got hit on the head. At that moment, I was sitting at my desk, having a difficult conversation with Charles. I knew I should have closed the door. I wasn't hurt, but I wanted to teach Tom a lesson. I put on a bandage and took him with me to the doctor just to scare him a little. But the doctor's diagnosis took an unexpected turn. That's how I found out I was ill. Oh. Oh, no. It's not good. We got a note over here. Dear Santa, thank you for the Dear Santa, thank you for the present. I haven't seen you in so many years. Can you say hi next time you come? Tom. He wanted to be an Indian. He wanted to be a princess. He wanted to be a pirate. It doesn't say anything about or hint to anything. Running out to play under the pool table. Pool table? Does the pool table mean water? Let's go with pirate. Oh, well, a cutlass might be. He was gifted a saber, he was gifted a magic wand. He's gifted a bow and arrow. Something about... No. That to be a cutlass? Ooh, hello. Can I? There we go. The door is on the left. The door is on the right. Oh, that's trippy. Is there one more thing to look at though? Yeah, there's still something else to look at. Ah, here. Mr. Villemaine, your blood pressure is in stage 2 hypertension, increasing stroke and heart disease risk. I'm starting you on medication and recommending diet and exercise changes. We'll monitor closely and adjust as needed. Dr. Hartwell, 5th of January 2007. A hypertension, an asthma diagnosis. What? There's different messages again. Your symptoms suggest mild asthma, like triggered by your environment. I'm prescribing a rescue inhaler and recommend avoiding dust, pets, and smoke. Track symptoms will adjust as needed. Your cognitive screening suggests mild impairment, possibly early stage Alzheimer's. This is what I've got, isn't it? This isn't a diagnosis yet, but I strongly recommend a neurologist to follow up. Please also inform a close family member and consider bringing them next time. Oh boy. Can I go into this room now? The room was to the... Oh, yeah, this is my starting room. Yeah, it was to the left. I know it. 3 wrong. Wow. 3 wrong. wanted to be an Indian. Okay. Well, I'm guessing the door's on the right then. Yep, I was wrong. Right before dinner, a little miracle happened. It eased the tension a bit. Snake, rabbit, cat, dog. A few years earlier, when the kids started working, someone in the family insisted we get a pet. I eventually gave in. That thing truly hated us, and we all hated it right back. It wouldn't let anyone touch it or even come near. A few weeks before Christmas, the pet managed to escape from the yard. I didn't understand why, but everyone suddenly got very worried. The kids put up missing posters, but the animal's name was too embarrassing to write on them. Maybe he caught smell of dinner or he heard our voices, but miraculously he slipped in through the front door as if nothing had happened. 5 notes. Who's a knockin'? No pet door, no letterbox, no peephole. What? What's this one say? Right. Mr. Villemaine, please find close the deed for companion plot 817, which now holds your beloved bulldog, encloses your maintenance agreement covering weekly care and seasonal floral replacement for the first year. Nasty. Mail from Parkside Clinic. I'm delighted to let you know that your rocket is pregnant. All initial indicators suggest good overall health. We recommend a follow-up appointment in 2 weeks for a checkup. Whoa. Dear Mr. Henri Villemaine, we have processed the request submitted by Charlie Villemaine regarding the transfer of ownership for the insured cat registered under your name. As of today, our records reflect our Charlie as the new policy holder. 2001? 2001? Oh man, I am so confused. Red bowl, blue bowl, Kate, Rocket, Barack Obama, or Satan. Ah! Snake, rabbit, dog, you're really not giving me. The animal's name was too embarrassing to write on them. So, Satan could be a name you wouldn't want to write, maybe. Missing Kate flew into the night while her cage was open. Have you seen this dog? Rocket the rabbit. Have you seen our cat? We lost our bird. Maybe just calling it a dog? So this is going to be a kennel, a bit of a... Yeah, okay. Our dog house, our rabbit cage, our cat tree. That's 5, isn't it? So let's see here for a second. No letterbox. No peephole. Let's go to the letterbox. And this one was insured cat. Rocket is pregnant. Your beloved bulldog. Oh no, hang on, that wasn't a picture of Satan, wasn't a bulldog, so it might be Barack Obama. And give it a try. All wrong. Wow. Okay. Okay. Brute force it. So what was it then? First one was the cat. It's a cat. Alright. What was the cat's name? Kate, was it? No, Kate was the name of the damn... Wait. Ah, right. So there was no name? Hang on. Pink ball. Satan was the name of the cat? Oh, wow. Okay. Right. There you go. Dinner got off to a good start. Everyone took their seats around the table and we began sharing stories about our best moments together. Elaine brought our dessert and the mood turned a little more somber as we talked about our past Christmases. The kids looked at me like I was a criminal. I only spoke the obvious. No one here could pretend that things would end well or that we could help any longer. I protested, but they wouldn't listen. Fred even slammed his fist on the table. I said once more, "This house has no place for strays. I don't understand how everything spiraled out of control so quickly." Everyone fell silent. Charles stood up and left the house first. Without a word, Lucy followed him, pulling Tom by the hand all the way to her car, despite his protests and confusion. Fred grumbled something about catching a train and disappearing at dawn. He's been travelling more and more ever since Asia, Middle East, Africa, anything to get as far away from home as possible. Lucy went back to competing. I saw her on the cover of a magazine, her face hidden behind the mask. Elaine stayed for a few days, locked away in her studio, painted strange pieces, even by her standards. After a week, Lucy came to her and they left without saying goodbye. Since that day, every time I head upstairs to my room, I walk beside the altars of my missing family members. Got some detail in this. Fred. Brother's bedroom. How many notes do we have? 5 notes. Ooh. Oh. Henri and Elaine. It's actually quite soothing. What do we got here? Frederick's fencing gear, Frederick's souvenirs, Frederick's painting tools, Frederick's plants. Fred had been travelling, so his souvenirs. Charles' plants. Charles stood up and left the house without Lucy following him. There's fencing here. What else does it say about Charles? Let's go with this fencing gear, I get. Oh, hang on, what have I got here? The stairs are on the left, the stairs are on the right. Go with the right. Lucy's plants. Lucy went back to competing. No. Oh, competing, hang on. If she's competing, that means you must be plants. And Elaine is in the studio painting. Wow, got them all right first go. Discover the Villemaine family and what's that on that day? Okay. With everyone gone, the only person I saw was Florence until I eventually let her go. Then my memories began to fade. I still can't believe everyone walked away over a few words. I don't even remember why I said them. This house has no place for strays. Who was the stray? Why did everyone leave? How is it that no one ever tried to reach out to me again? What really happened? I need to find the final piece of the puzzle before I forget again, before I disappear. I've always been the one to uphold the legacy of our family. Ever since my father passed, I've done everything I could to live up to that responsibility. I guess I failed. Oh.
You have a message.
Okay.
Hey, Dad. It's Charles. I was calling today because, well, I'm getting married. Technically, it's a civil union, but for all intents and purposes, yeah. I don't think you'd want to come, so I won't ask, but I thought you'd want to know. I still remember what you told us that night. This house has no place for strays. That hurts. Yeah, that hurt. I didn't blame you for what happened. I mean, I feel like we were all partially responsible, but that just felt like you still didn't look back at your own failings. And I thought about it. This house has no place for strays, and well, I agree. So I decided to build a house that does that. And look, if you really want a seat at the table, you can, but you'd have to make amends with a lot of people before that. Anyways, take care of yourself, I guess.
Am I an old bigot? Yeah, see? Told you the stairs were on the right. Okay. Chapter 3.
Elaine has always had a world of her own, both in painting and in music. I admire her talent, but sometimes she needs help staying grounded. I believe she worked on an important piece, but I can no longer remember what it was about.
Elaine's passions. I keep thinking back to the first time I met her. Her parents had hired my internship supervisor to redesign their house. She was painting, and I finally mustered the courage to ask her about her work. I watched her paint for hours. She always drew inspiration from objects she found from around the house, transforming each one into a unique painting. To her, everything had a hidden existence that she could set free. Painting of an exhibition, painting of a burrow. What? Burrow. I don't know.
Elaine enjoyed making her paintings dance under the light.
Jesus, candles. She loves oil lamps. Got no clue. A jewelry box. Her favourite book. Favorite book? Is there clues around that I'm not looking?
This record player, it might just be the best present I ever bought her.
Does it say Harvest Neil? Disc rotator. Modern Arts Biennial exposed at all for middle 20th edition. Big winner results. Oh, maybe she did enter an exhibition. Son's drawings.
Elaine could go days with paint on her hands. Not exactly what I'd call refined, but she didn't seem to mind.
What a pleasure it is to take part in the 20th Visual Arts Biennial. I miss this stage so much. I chose to paint the Chimera because it speaks to the pressure of being told I can be only... Oh, okay, yes. To you, Henry, I dedicate neither self-destiny or the reason for... you. First prize and more. Okay, so, no, it was that one. Oh, the guitar was one.
Elaine used to leave her workshop door open so I could hear her play. Unfortunately, my office was too far away for me to hear properly.
Nap time scene. Heading of a chimera. Oh. Well, damn. That's the Chimera. I gifted her this vase. I gifted her this clock. I think that's all 5. Oh no, there's 6 in this room. Damn. Oh boy. I missed one. The piano? No. Okay. Missing one. Cat. Isn't the record player? Oh, this picture.
I'm mixing up all of her paintings. I don't know which ones I've seen before.
Thinking of a dance. Oh, that looks so cool. I'd love that picture. Let's go with that one just in case it is the one. Okay, that's 6. Oh, man. Oh, 4 right and 2 are wrong. Okay, let's see if this one... Okay. 1 is wrong out here. Let's say she liked candles. No. It's definitely oil lamps. Press that out. Jeez. Okay, I guess it was... Gifted her this clock. Nasty. Was it the pitch of the main picture? Yeah, it was. I am tense vanis participants. On regard penier. The next day I would invite her for dinner. Wait a second. Let's have a little read here. Focus Google Translate. My friends were fascinated by her paintings. I couldn't take my eyes off the painter. Okay, well, there we go. That's nice. Back to the controller. When Elaine moved to the house, I remembered she insisted that the tea room be turned into her studio. I didn't understand why she was so determined to set up her things here, but I agreed to hire movers to do everything. To make some space, I asked her to sort through the bigger furniture. It was impossible to keep the piano and the easel. Instead of taking the furniture apart, these images dragged a piece from the hallway all the way to the platform, leaving marks on the floor and my grandmother's carpet. Oh, not good. Oh. Double door, single door. Single door? Is that why it was hard to get out? She kept her piano, she kept her easel. She kept her easel? Oh, the carpet.
Poor carpet. I remember spending hours trying to clean it, but it didn't work.
First markings, second markings, third markings, fourth markings. All wrong. Oh. Cross out. Validate. So. No. She kept the piano. Boom. I remember getting in a fight with her after she entered a local art contest. I thought we had agreed she'd put her passions aside to focus on raising the kids. I was surprised to learn she had taken up painting again, but decided to be the bigger man and attend the ceremony. Okay. After getting out of that ambush, we went across the street to eat at the Red Lion. The atmosphere was good even though she hadn't won first prize. Jokingly, I pointed out that she forgot to mention her husband in her thank you speech. Ooh. She won the gold medal, she won the silver medal, she won the bronze medal. Even though she hadn't won first prize. We can cross that one out, so we'll go with that one. Now the Red Lion. Oh, this is the note that I was reading from before, so... Retribution speech. What a pleasure it is to take part. I've missed the stage so much. Chose to paint the Chimera because it speaks to the pressure of being told. To you, Henry, I dedicate another. She forgot to, so that's not the modest speech. Oh. Thank you so much to the jury for... Yep, I chose to paint the Chimera because it speaks to my recent struggle and deeply grateful to Kate. You're the one who pulled me back into this stage. I can't wait to come back next year. Okay, and the victorious speech. Thank you so much to the jury for this wonderful recognition. I won't bore you with our extensive explanation of my work, but I will say it comes from a place of persistence and quiet resistance. I'd like to thank my family for the support even when it wasn't easy. Henry, okay, so it's a modest speech note. That's, oh no, we got 4. Oh, over here. Nothing is blurred. Face is blurred. Oh, she's got bronze, has she? The medal is blurred. She's got bronze in these two. This is my memory failing on me. Let's go with that one first, but what's this one here?
Ah, I remember that exhibition.
Museum of Modern Art. An art exposition. Surrealist. Biennial. One big winner. An art convention. Attend the presentation of the top 3 prizes. Oh, okay. So there's the 3 prizes here. I guess it's the art convention. Let's give it a whirl. No? Oh, hang on. I think it's the medals. Oh no, it wasn't. Jeez. Okay. Definitely, oh hang on. Definitely wasn't that one. Oh wow. Okay, so that one... She definitely won silver then. Arg. So... Oh, okay. Fair enough. Elaine's passions have always worried me, and I often make sure that she put family before any other pastime. Luckily, she seems to have calmed down in recent years. When she started winning more and more contests, I was thrilled to know that her efforts would finally bring something real into her life. My investigation is getting stranger and stranger. I keep seeing a name appearing in the illusions as if someone has been erased from the story. Kate. Is she the missing piece I need to find my family? The last painting she finished doesn't look like what she usually paints. It makes me uneasy. If she always drew inspiration from furniture, then where does this golden cage come from? Oh boy. Hell of a trundle there you've got, my friend. Nope, went the wrong way. Gosh. Oh, here.
You have a message.
Hi, Henry. I'm calling to tell you we might come over with Lucy to pick up some of my stuff. I don't think it will take long. I didn't get to keep much when I moved in. Do we need to talk about what happened 2 years ago? Is there even something worth saving between us? I feel like I spent years painting and competing. And for what? To prove that it was worth it? That I wasn't wasting my time? I think that we've proven enough times that we don't understand each other. Of course, I wouldn't thank you when I won. Of course, I did it all alone. God, I don't even remember what type of person I wanted to be before we met. Listen, I'll let Lucy tell you when we come over. I don't think talking will bring any good.
Okay. Hello? Oh! Elaine's passions of... Yeah. Am I going back in here? Front door? Chapter 4, the locked... Oh, it's unlocked now, right. Okay. Alright. I started to understand the first time I stepped into her room, all those boxes and things left behind. Kate was my little sister. She was much younger than me and we were never very close. Yet she lived with us, in that room. She never really found her path, unlike Fred or the kids. She never left the house and skipped town. As everyone grew up, she became harder and harder to live with. Everything blew up 6 years before our last Christmas. The problems started becoming everyone's problems, and we all needed to have one good evening of peace. That evening she came home from work before anything else, staring blankly, still smelling of tobacco and alcohol. I told her to leave, and we have 7. Oh gosh. She would dress up as Santa. Santa never came. Elaine competed alone. She supported Elaine's work. Thank you all so much for this award. To be honest, I never expected to end up on the podium. I mainly wanted to support my best friend discover her world. So thank you, Elaine, for your encouragement. It really meant a lot to be able to challenge myself alongside such a great artist like you. Thank you for this wonderful experience. She supported the work? Maybe? There is no drink. This is a no-drink family. She couldn't stop relapsing. Oh. Charles lives alone. She knew about Charles. Hey Kate. William and I wish you a happy holiday season. We'd really love to invite you to spend the holidays with us up the mountain whenever you have some time. Charles. She knew about Charles. She blamed herself. No one to blame. Another exhausting week. I'm really doing everything I can to find a job, but it's a real nightmare. Henry is still letting me stay at the house for free. I really don't deserve this help. I must be a burden to everyone here. Tell him every day that I'm going to get back on track, but I keep failing. I feel like I'm lying to him all the time. I don't know what I should do. Nothing happened. There was a car crash. Oh. This Sunday evening around 6 p.m, a driver on the A140 motorway lost her life in a road accident that blocked traffic for several hours. The incident once again highlights the shortcomings of aging motorway, where incidents have been increasing in recent months. Police are still conducting investigations to determine the cause of the tragedy. The victim's family has declined to comment. Oh no. One more. The mirror. There was 2 of us. There was 3 of us. I think there was 3 of us. Oh, what? 1 wrong. Oh. Oh, that was it. She used to dress up as Santa. You discovered the missing part of the story. That night I acted in everyone's best interest. The family's charity couldn't support her forever. She needed a wake-up call, but Kate never came back. And for 6 years we didn't celebrate Christmas. When we finally gathered one last time, I let the story slip out. I told everything, and then everyone left. You must already have understood who you are and what you have done. Truth is not a beautiful thing when it ends up destroying a family, and the matter would be better off disappearing forever. You who are reading these words are having inflicted them upon you, but I am counting on you to burn this notebook. You can spare the next person who reads it from this suffering. Do not answer the phone. Do not go out. Do not try to contact your family. You do not deserve to see them again. Make the right choice, Henry. Oh. You just told me not to answer the phone.
have a message.
Hello?
Mend. Choose to repair. Oh, that's the experience. Wow, that was like over an hour. I did not go into that thinking about the depth of this story. Oh, intense. 12 Memory Lane. There, Forget Me Not Studio Ender was a Rubica Supinfogame publisher. That was a lot going on there. But yeah, the controller really didn't lend to anything. I suppose I didn't even try with the mouse and keyboard, so I'm not even going to attempt to describe what that experience was like. That's from old matey who had the bad experience on Steam. But yeah, interesting premise. I like the idea of scooting around the house, and the post-it note thing was definitely I thought we were going to get like a Memento movie sort of moment or something. Yeah, dementia and all this stuff coming into play about the false memories, the room changing up as you were looking at it, whether you saw the stairs there or not. At certain, intense. Yeah, it's very, very melancholy too, I suppose I must say. So, yeah, interesting. Like this fractured memory image here for the title. Graphic is very on point for the game. So, yeah, congratulations. I won't hold you up any longer. That was a bit of a long playthrough, but thank you for sticking around, and appreciate your time as always. Peace out, and laters.